Hey yo folks, Automatic here once again for Automatic Games, hoping this stream is finding you well. It is Saturday night here in the eastern portion of these states we call United, and we are doing the dyno as best we can, as only a boy knows how. Let's see, we're at Young Grove. We have taken on the character of Feathermane, and he's got somebody coming up after him. And it ain't going to work. That was a concavinator. He actually probably could keep up with me, but he can't handle those cliffs. Not like Feathermane can. Yeah, so good deal. Let's get some stamina. There's something running around up there. Trikes, I believe. I can't quite tell, but judging from the crest, I think it might be trikes. Let's see if that's water. No, that's salt water. Alright, let's head north. Let us maneuver to better waters. Hopefully we don't cross the path of that concavinator again, because that could be harmful to our health. And truly, I'm working on purple. If we die before we get that purple, we'll retire the character and move on to the next. On the other hand, but actually quite similarly, if we fill out the purple, the double XP, then we will still retire the character and fire up the next one. Those of you that are familiar, you know the routine. We also get a discovery quest not too terribly far away, I think. I think we're developing a plan. We'll get the fresh water north of these falls, then we'll cut across and strike that new territory. Feathermane is scarred. Has seen some manure. It's just fancy Feathermane talk for shit. I think I'll drink over here by this little island. The water's shallow, so, you know, you can kind of anticipate most things coming at you. One thing is, if a Sarko put himself on that beach, our egress would be a little difficult. That said, I guess we could just jump on that rock behind us. Good deal. Now I gotta cross this river. Certainly the place to do that would be these falls. Truly, it seemed like a parade of trikes that was crossing downstream. I know that's not the technical term for a herd, but you know, have fun with it. Damn it. Alright, so right up in here we should be getting that exploration quest. Any second now, I think. One of these days, I presume. Sooner or later, I'd reckon. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. We'll set for a spell, and then truly, I suppose we ought to plot a course. Maybe head, and somewhere where I know the, actually, I could go back over into Grand Plains, which is just west of the river from us. The questing there is not too bad, to be honest. Kind of a wide open area, not a lot of cliffs for me to jump off of, so that's one drawback. And yeah, maybe I should go to Titan's Pass, but F it. We've got our plan, we're gonna commit. Damn. Deinonychus sure gets spent jumping. Suppose that's true for all the dinos. I don't know. We found one that jumps without too much of a stamina penalty. Got about a minute until we reset our quest. It might be the same quest, flowers and mushrooms. I know that's one of the quests around here. We will see. I'd start collecting, but I'm not going to get 50 in 40 seconds. Heard something back there. There we go. Wonder what he is. He's staring at me. I'm staring at him. Aloe, maybe? And they're not exactly slow. Right, flowers for the hive. So we collect 5 flowers and drop it off at the up here at this beehive. And there's a cave very close to this, a little cave that whatever that was would not be able to enter. So I'm just kind of got to keep that in mind. That'll be our point of retreat if we need to. There's something. The hell was it, though? Caught a glimpse, but it's behind the bushes that are behind that tree. There it is. Boy, it seems to be sneaky. Like, I might be mistaken, but it does seem like he was trying to hide. Let's switch up our pattern. I think there's more flowers over here. Well, I sure thought there were. There they are. What is fighting what? At first I thought somebody was hunting a critter, but I do believe something larger than a critter is being hunted here. And the fight is just moving south. And now I don't really know why I'm pursuing. Well, there's that guy. There's something right over here, too. It's a Sarco way out there. That away. There was something way off that way. Suffice it to say, we are far from alone. Alright, one more flower. I would just collect flowers and mushrooms, so let's do that. hit this flower patch over here that we hit earlier. Probably give us everything that we need. Something large. What is that, though? T-Rex? I do believe it is, and he's crouched like he's sneaking up on me. Yeah, dude, I don't think it's gonna work. Shit. It's the concavenator. But I don't think he can make it in here. Again, that was our exit plan all along. Oh, okay. Well, we need a plan B because we're on the move again and we're not heading back to that cave. One can't help but wonder if that's the same concavenator that I encountered right when I spawned in. Can one? Are you one? I could gather tiger nuts. I really could, but it's like doing that in the face of this. Suppose I'd love to hear combat. Like, my point is, if actually there it is. There are things fighting over there on the horizon. Yeah, maybe the concavenator's after something bigger. But, you know, I know I got that fallback point, so I shouldn't be so reticent. Oh. Had to. Just had to. So, if they're in league, they could get me. I mean, you know, they just block each entrance. I gotta wonder if that T-Rex is just out there making noise because he's in league with them, or if he's actually going after him. But it doesn't sound like combat per se. It just sounds like him making noise. How come I'm losing the Tiger Nuts quest? Yeah, he's not actively fighting anyone. I dare say he was just making noise. Need more tiger nuts. Must have more tiger nuts. One more cluster ought to do us. Was that some? No. He's a-coming. All right. Say we get a taste of him before we, No. And I don't know that that one gave me any trouble. T-Rex looks interested in giving me a hard time, but also seems to, you know, if I were him, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to chase something small like that. Oh, we're going to get a growling competition? Let's make it a biting competition, shall we? I did hit him apparently. It registered. I'm sure he's wincing in pain, right? Then we'll make our coward little Deinonychus come hide under here again. That's a nice little spot for him. Or did he deliver damage? Like, I am hurt. No, he didn't do a tail swing. Did he? Let's roll back the tape, I think. Oh, piss off. For the record, he's running. Alright, well, we've quested out this area. I suppose we'll head south. Really don't have much more. And in fact, like if I had a food quest, which I will have shortly, that would probably max us out on the ×2 growth. I often nearly make the mistake of calling it XP. I know it's not. It's not really that. Short of that, once we cross the river, I think a new quest will present itself. And at that point, it'll be just a matter of whichever comes first, you know? Rest. Alright, so branches is going to be the quest. Excuse me. Oh, there's something else collecting nearby. Watch it be the damn concaffeinator again. I don't think there's going to be branches out in that field. I feel like this is a good area for them. This is where we will find them. With a little luck. And there's a little right there. Gonna need one more pile. And yeah, that might do it for the purple. Might send Feathermane home after that. So damn dark. grab one more pile. You know you want to. Yeah, this area is so overgrown. I could be walking right past the pile and not even notice. At this point, I'm about to get the food quest. And that would probably... Okay, here we go. Perfect. Alright, in terms of the nearest cave... I could double back, but I almost want to head down to this cave. I think I will. Then Feathermane can turn in, and I don't know, we'll probably, I'll take a little break, and then I might get into some bird business. The bird is adult. Yeah, maybe I should play the Sarco. Nah, I'm feeling the bird. Screw around with it for a little bit, and then... if I'm still up to it, maybe some Sarco after that. It's like a canyon. Where are we going to cross this river? Looks like a little bit upstream. Alright. And I do believe Feathermane is in the sub-adult category, so he's getting pretty close to full adult. One more session after this ought to do it. Then we'll lose it. And get it back and lose it and get it back. That teeter-totter will kind of be the way of things. Suppose we could drink here. Had my heart set on those healing waters around the home cave that we're headed to, but this will work. fuck, that thing on the water, I was like, oh shit. I don't know. Thought for sure it was a sarco. What it was either a leaf or a moth. Yeah, there's a giant freaking moth. And seeing as it was right on the water line, I kind of tricked myself into thinking it was a sarco's snout. Let that water settle. There's also a corpse down where we're headed, so that should take care of supper for Feathermane. Or breakfast. I mean, it's getting a little lighter out. I'm thinking we might be getting on morning yet. So old Feathermane spent yesterday evening and the overnight. Guess he's nocturnal this time around. Here comes the sun, and there goes Feathermane. All right. See, he's already tired. He's trying to sleep now. No, Feathermane. Awaken. Can't go to bed on an empty stomach. You can. But we're not going to. You know, the better part of judgment tells me, like, maybe I should just go into the home cave, get that ×2 XP bonus, and since I've got a food quest, I would have it when I start my next session, but at the same time, starting out without the need for food or water is kind of a luxury in its own right. It might be worth the slightly less growth that I would get because of it. It's just kind of nice to log in and not have those chores right off the bat. Because hell, I don't know. Log in next time, there could be a pack of aloes here eaten. Corpse might not even be here. Nope. Yeah, it's enough stamina. Alright, so Feathermane made it through unscathed. And thus concludes that chapter. We are going to switch it up. I think before we do, I am going to take a quick siesta. About 40 minutes into the stream. I might keep it under 2 hours. We'll see. I'll just kind of go with it. But, which one of these is our standby screen? Is it this? It sure is. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back with you after these brief messages from our Sarcos. And we're back. Gonna pick another dino. What did I think I was thinking the bird. So yeah, the bird's the word. We'll have to grab some stamina before we go anywhere. Well, we gotta get away from the home cave, but this tree over here should suffice. Dirt. We've got a discovery, or no, we don't need to do that. Let's just find some dinos and do what we do. Although I wonder how many marks the discovery quest gives. Might be worth checking that out. Not that I really, I'm satisfied with the skin I've got on this thing. With any of these dinos, it's nothing too fancy. I don't want, like, jungle camouflage or some shit. Got down there, big old bunch of Sarcos. No, it's more than Sarcos. And sure shit, we got some kind of fight. Though they didn't seem like they were fighting before I flew over, so maybe they're putting on a show. That's been known to happen, you know. He just put himself right in front of the Sarco's mouth. The Sarco bit once, and now he's not. Okay, yeah. This is a sham, is what it is. They're fucking theater students. In other words, all on the same side. And I am not falling for the Sarco trap again. Of course, they need a trophy to do it. I'm not coming after you, dude. Show me a legit fight on the ground. Won't pique my interest, but... stage fighting, no, it's not gonna cut it. We'll check out Big Quill Lake, which is north of here. Or, no, I'll actually go to Dried Lake. God, is it evening already? Does look like it. $65 marks? Yeah, okay. It's not bad. I mean, for next to nothing. Hey, Flying Unicycle, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Those damn leaves, all the flying leaves and moths. I'll see them over my shoulder and just assume that they're another bird. Of course, I guess I didn't hear wings flapping. That should have been my tell. Pretty good. Plasman and I were just playing Battlefield 2042. Nice. Never played Battlefield 2042. Is that the one where you have, like, I don't want to say grappling hooks or jetpacks or something along those lines? Or maybe just... I don't know. There was, it sounded, I mean, certainly 2042. It's got to have some element of science fiction, right? That said, 2042 is not that far off, but hell. Yep, okay. Nice. Well, yeah, that's fun. You were taking it to the future, I was taking it to the past. Clearly, right? And it has some World War II maps as well. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the last Battlefield game I played was Battlefield 1, the World War One. Man, that's a lot of ones. Concavenator. Yeah, I guess they're just gathering up hearts here. They're doing a quest that which replenishes the lake. And you get a bunch of marks for doing that. So that's partially why everybody here seems to be peaceful. Toward each other. I mean, this don't mean they're peaceful to me. I mean, we'll test that theory out. Yep. Yep. Start running. Yep. Bunch of pricks. Of course, yeah, they were probably heading there, but... oh well. Can't be too safe. There's nothing for me here. I'm gonna fly elsewhere. See if I can find a place that's a little less harmonious. Well, we can only be a proper scavenger if we've got carcasses to pick at. Dale Gribble says to do a reverse barrel roll. Well, shit. I think I gotta brush up on my skills first. Or at least get some basic skills. You know? Never played the series? No, well, what do you mean, like, never played Battlefield 1, or... That was startling. Our ice maker decides to drop a little assload of ice all at once. Color me startled. I wonder if we could hit the flight ceiling here. It's weird when you do. It's just like the sound goes out. Well, and you don't climb anymore, I don't believe, but... Up here at the crater, bottom right, there's usually some kind of fighting going on there. Alright, we're not going to hit the fight soon. Huh. Pretty clear. Okay. Crater it is. Well, there's something in the water. Something small on the left side of the pond and on the right shore. Let's go in for a closer look. Don't hear any fighting. Wow, that's a baby Sarco. Can't help but wonder, is the big guy protecting him or messing with him? He might be messing with him. I'd pick you up and carry you, baby Sarco, but I don't think, well, certainly that's not an option. Back in the water, buddy. Yeah, he does seem like he's after him. Fucking laid down, dude. You all messed up now, you're gonna have to go lay down for sure. If only we could have meatballed him. He's pissed now. I've disturbed the peace and now he's after anybody. Do it, lay back down. How dumb of a move would that be? Go on, you have to heal. You got to. We all know I fucked you up. But he's not going to. He knows that laying down is what got him in that trouble. I'm not usually justified in this game, but I felt justified there. Son of a bitch. This dude just won't quit, will he? Yep. Yeah, dude, don't worry about the babies. You got your own problems. Let's hear your roar. Oh, look who just ran into problems. Nope, I did not get it. Going for the trophy. Not that I need it, but the trikes got it. Boy, their timing couldn't have been better. The guy was starting to get cocky. I don't know if those trikes will treat the others fairly, though. Probably not. Because that's not the way Triceratops operate in this game. But I'd like to think they would. I don't hear them fighting anything. No, 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 no. Okay, good. I almost thought for sure that they were about to attack the little guy. I know they're standing by to see if I try to go for this. But I'm fast as fast can be. Alright, well, we got a little bit of action there. It does kind of seem like they're going to treat the little Sarco okay. In fact, I think he just gave a trophy to the baby Sarco. I might be wrong, but let's try to get a closer look. Nah, he gave him food. Well, that's fair. Enter the Deinonychus to get his share, which isn't much. Just a nibble. And I dare say our work here is done. In terms of hydration, I think we'll get it from the river. Might double back here. Might give it a little time and come back. But we're going to look for more shenanigans. And at the crater, all seems peaceful right now. Well, hello, stegosaurs. Yeah, I see you seeing me. You know, watch where you're walking, though. Yeah, here's one I do not often try to land on. Let's see what that's all about. Yeah, it ain't about anything. No, right, it's like I'm stuck there, but I can't land. Or here? Oh, see, now this is why I don't land on those, right? I still think you can. I think I've seen somebody do it. Maybe they were a smaller bird. So I think the collision box has got to be pretty small in that tree. Let's get some of that hydration. Oh, here comes the fog. That's no good for the bird, obviously. Damn it. Something comes from land, we go in the water. Something comes from the water, we panic. But, you know, I've restricted. I mean, that's shallow. So if it's something big, well, we'd see it coming. And we got the rain. Saw a video not too long ago. Fella made, I'm not going to say his name, but the point of the video was, should you grow a thalasso, one of these birds? And man, it was a disservice to the bird. I mean, for one, even the most basic, like, for instance, he was flying like this, and he was like, this is as fast as the bird can go. We know that's not true. It's more like that's how fast the bird can go. Pretty damn fast. But that, I just, every now and then I get and look, I'm not an expert, and I did put out a video on some tips for this bird. There's more I could have added, but I'm satisfied that I've said some things. What I hate to see is somebody post a video about one of the species of dinos, and it becomes readily apparent that they have not spent much time playing that at all. And they really don't have much to impart upon their viewers, which was the case with this. I don't know. And one could argue, like, yeah, well, maybe when he made the video, he didn't know those things. Well, that's when you take the video down and you make a new one with your latest revelations, as it were. Just kind of something that bothers me. I mean, I know that we all have seen videos where it's like, here's some shit you never knew about this game. And you watch it, and it's like, yeah, well, that's all stuff I knew about this game. But when it's reviewing a specific dinosaur, and you get the impression, not even just watching the video gives you concrete proof that this person has put, very little time into growing that dino. In fact, it kind of blew my mind, because if you have an adult thalasso, and you don't know some of the most basic things about it, like you truly believe that without doing the dive, that's as fast as it goes, period, then that really makes me think, like, makes me wonder how you grew it. And then it kind of occurs to me that, like, nah, this dude could be on a custom server, and he never really grew it. You know, like, he's just able to spawn an adult or whatever. Irksome, I tell you. It's irksome. Did I do that? That's Urkel, though. Not irksome. Alright, on that genius note, let's keep flying east. Yeah, with the rain and the fog, I don't really think that I want to keep it up with the bird. I think maybe it's time to switch to the Sargo. Or something else. Tempted to do something else. You know, I got a roach clip junior. I could do the purple on him. That's going to be like a... Be the Suchomimus? No. Yeah, Suchomimus. It's got the mouth that looks like a roach clip. It's got a pretty mouth. Well, didn't get any kills with him, but damn near got a kill. Definitely did the lion's share of damage to that, whatever the hell it was, that theropod. I forget what they call those. Let's see, what did we decide? Roachcliffe Jr.? Yeah, let's put a little work into him. He's in a pretty special place, I might say. I did say. Before I head out with him, I am going to grab another beverage. Be right back. Alright, we're back with a stream entitled Turd of Titans. Alright, when I said he's in a special place, I mean, I wanted to get him away from heavy traffic. And so this was my solution. Yeah, he's underwater. And I think he will operate from this cave. It's way up north. About my only issue with this location is fresh water. But fresh water is not that far away. It's west of here. And truly, this thing can hold its breath for a while, so a sea cave obviously is not out of the question. I think I could use probably any of the sea caves, even ones that are rather far from the coast. That said, I don't think that the Suchomimus is I don't think it's really like a dominant force in the water. I mean, up against the Sarco, I believe it'd be dead meat. Honestly, it would be a good name for one of these dinos. Just would have to find the one that would get pooped on the most. Sea stars? Like, I could hunt sea stars. I mean, no. Let's head west towards fresh water. That way, when we want it, we got it. But yeah, we're way far away from some of the hot spots. And we'll make our way over to this river. That's fresh water. Yeah. That'll be just perfect. Besides, we could get that exploration quest. Rockfall Hill. Now, Roachcliffe Jr. here is a juvenile, but considering his location, the fact that it's raining, the fact that it's foggy, he's got a lot of things going for him. The weather conditions really dictated that, like, I was going to park the bird, and it wouldn't hurt to get out something that's kind of vulnerable. Conditions are right for it to try to quest. I want to be looking for roots. There's some now. In fact, I think it's a Suchomimus that's in my introduction. Either that or it's a really bad rendition of a T-Rex, but yeah, it looks like a Suchomimus. So it's almost like, you know, if the opening reel is showing a Suchomimus, I'd be remiss not to play one. No, but you don't want to be remiss. Unless you do. Not seeing many more roots. I feel like I made a wrong turn back there. Maybe this path up ahead on the right would yield some. That's the hope. Here on the Turd of Titans. The Turd of Titans is large. In case anybody was wondering. Are those roots? I do think they are. And more over there. Great. Oh, yeah. Kind of head to Rockfall Hill. After all, not getting another quest. We do have Hunt Critter. Which is fine. I guess we'll do that if we pass a burrow. But we're not going to eat it, is the thing. And I'll just be murdering a critter and moving on to another burrow. Shit. Yeah, dude. Nah, you don't have to run, man. It ain't like that. Oh, that's right. We collected all that. Yeah, I don't think he realizes that I'm far from adult. I get that he's far from adult, too. Maybe he's got the same motives. Maybe he's up here because it's out of the way, not running into anybody else while he's trying to quest and grow his Sarco. Yep, same story for my Suko. We could have been friends, but 'twas not to be. But I hope he doesn't, like, keep fleeing, you know? I hope he doesn't go to a different area and abandon this area just because there's another person here. Because on the one hand, I feel like if one of us was going to attack, we would have attacked. On the other hand, I don't know. Well, I sent out a love and roar. He might not know what that sounds like, though. I'll tell you what it sounds like. Sweet, sweet music. %. The fuck? How many Sarcos are here? Watch him show up with his fam. It's short for family. Yeah, but seriously, when the water's at 5%, I have to wonder what all is in this area. Maybe I've misjudged it. My little out-of-the-way questing area turns out to be a busy place. There's a lot of love for the Struthies in chat. It's unusual to see. I have an adult Struthie. I love it. Didn't think I would, but I do. And this water is filthy too. 6%. It's got me looking over my shoulder. Die! I'm not taking the whole thing, am I? You know what? I'm not going to take the meat. Because I'll accidentally eat it. And I don't want to do that before I get the food quest. You know, maybe we'll pull a Caspa maneuver and try this backwards. Rappel down the damn thing. Holy shit. That was very much like rappelling. But cooler, because it was a dinosaur doing it. Honestly, this thing's stamina isn't so bad. I shouldn't judge it as a juvenile, because all those kind of things can change, but I do have an adult Suko on the other map. And yeah, stamina's not terrible. There we go. That's really what I wanted from here. What do we got questing-wise? Flowers for the hive. Yeah, no. We'll let the timer run on that. We'll stay in Rockfall Hill and see what quests that they present. That this area presents. Still can't help but think, with the water quality being so low in two different bodies. I know it's the same river, but they're separated by waterfalls. That there's got to be a fair amount of dinosaurs up here. It just has to be. And I don't really want to find them. There's another burrow. And you know, I don't really do the burrow quest very often, the hunt critter quest. So I'm not really sure how much growth that gives you. Suppose curiosity's got the better of me. We'll find out. Collect 35 rocks. Man, I have a hard time identifying the rocks, because all of these look like they should be rocks. Oh well. Let's head to the burrow, yeah. 2 down. And of course, it won't let me hunt. No, not until that one is gone. So now rocks, or rubble, that is. It's like I don't think I want to do this quest because I do have a really hard time figuring out what is rubble and what is not. The only place I can successfully identify rubble is the crater, because there's really no other rocks around. And I've seen other people do it. And so that kind of helped me figure out what to do. But not here. I'm pretty new to this area. I've flown over it as the bird. That's about it. Oh. Here we go. We're getting hip to the rubble. I now know that it's, well, okay, maybe it's not always dark gray like that, but... But I'm going to go with the idea that it is. That's all I've got to go on. Wait, no. Yeah, I still don't like rocks. I do like grabbing them as the bird and dropping them on people. It doesn't hurt them, but it hurts their ego. And, you know, for my money, it doesn't get any better than that. These rocks seem the right color. Yeah. That's the way you do it. Alright, let's find some more, preferably before the sun goes down. That'll make it a little more difficult. Shit, we ought to rest, really. He doesn't recover stamina fast, that's for sure. He might be one of those ones you're inclined to lay down, which isn't great. What the hell do we have here? Oh, Deinonychus Cave. Yes. Is it a Suchomimus cave? No. Well, that's cool. Not that Feathermane comes up here. But see where it's at on the map, anyways. Yeah, I won't remember that. Okay. More rocks. More rocks, and we're up against sundown. I really only need one more pile of rubble, I think. So it's gone from a quest that I don't want to do to a quest that I still don't want to do, but think I should do. Nope. And nope. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, this will complete that mission. Then we've got another burrow here. Unless this is one of the burrows I did earlier. Yeah, it's one of the ones I did earlier. There's got to be one on the way back. And we could also pick some flowers. Roachcliffe Jr. likes the smell of flowers. So he'll go pick through them. Fuck, I don't know. Just trying to come up with an excuse for why he would be doing this. And I don't have one. There's some grass flowers up here. Yes, yes, yes. And there's a few grassy patches here, so we might be able to complete this particular quest. There is something up here. It's probably that Sarco. If our last encounter is any indication, then that's no problem. Then again, we don't want to assume a bunch. I thought our quest might be roots. Yeah, at this point, we can really start heading back to the coast. Jesus, that's a large moth. Or it really is just right in the camera. You know, somewhere at Alderaan Games, there's some dude like, I made these moths. These are really gonna fuck with people. Check that out. Isn't that unnerving? And they're like, I love it. Green light, dude. To have somebody like hiding in the middle of the night from a T-Rex, and they manage to find just this little like notch in a cliff face that they could hide in, and they're just waiting for that T-Rex to come passing by and hoping it doesn't notice. And all of a sudden, a moth takes up the entire view of their screen, and they poop a little. They let out a little turd of titans. See, it all hooks. You know, we dovetail right back into the title. It's how you know this was all scripted. It's the high quality that you've come to expect. On the way back, it's kind of, and not kind of, it's imperative that we find one more burrow. Because it won't save. We have to kill 3 critters. 3 of the platyhystrix, which sounds like a medical procedure, kind of. But we got to do one more because it won't save the fact that we've completed 2 of 3. It'll reset to 0. And nobody wants that. I certainly don't. Hold on, is it out in the water? No. No. Bullocks. Balderdash. I didn't eat. I don't know. Well, yeah, then again, I'm doing a critter quest. So I think we're good. Do believe the next time Roachcliffe Jr. adventures, he'll get out of his juvenile state. He'll get into adolescence. He's got a long path ahead of him, though. A path of titans. He's getting drowsy. So am I. Oh, come on. What is going on there? That is weird. We're glitching like crazy there. And doing it again. Come on, man. Let me disturb that burrow. Please. Just trying to disturb the burrow. This is not a great place to be chasing a little guy. could slip into the woods and the underbrush. That'd be no good. But if he had source water, that's great. Or if he... See... Yes. And yet we're still glitching like crazy. Look at that. Dude, what the hell? Okay. I guess the eating animation took us out of it, but that was wild. That's, maybe Roachcliffe Jr. is, having convulsions. We do that, and then suddenly there's another hunt critter quest. So that's kind of silly. Shit, I didn't even check. Yeah, this was not the place to go in. It's not terrible though, because honestly, if man, he is still rubber banding or whatever. Do not understand what's up with that. It's a first. Not rubber banding. The rubber banding isn't a first, but let's see what I mean. What is going on there? It's hurting my eyes. I'd almost rather swim since it doesn't happen then. Well, this is where we want to go in anyways. But yeah, that better be a passing thing, you know? I mean, I'd hate if it's, God, well, shit, if it's this area, if it's this dino. And honestly, this is great that he can go to a sea cave. But he can. He's got plenty of air. It's around here somewhere. I feel like maybe I'm too low. Man, it is still hopping like crazy, so it's not just the walk animation. It's the kind of thing that happens like when there's a lot of other dinosaurs around. But even then, like, it's not usually this bad. Yeah, we have passed the cave. But I guess that's a testament to his lung capacity, because all this screwing around, and we still have plenty of air. And there is the cave. We're about 2 hours in. I'm either gonna... I don't know that I'm gonna run with the Sarco, because I did say 2 hours, but Not exactly tired yet. Tell you what I'll do. I will take a brief break. I will be right back. Put up the old shave screen. Sunscreen. Sarco screen. So see, that's inspiration. Alright. Be back in 2. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna check with Sarko. I don't think he's an adult. Which, if that's the case, it can't hurt to get his purple going. Yeah, he's sub-adult, but he's probably not far from adulthood. Probably just died last time. And I believe I moved him. Yes, I did. Moved him down to, well, back from whence he came. The general vicinity of Red Island. I think it's the cave to the west. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, there's a little I can do with this guy. For instance, I could get that fresh water, make him adult, and then that'll probably about do me. After all, I want to not edit, but record and upload the not for broadcast from earlier tonight. And Lord knows that'll take 40 minutes of recording and then just as much time rendering. And then upload. So yeah, all in all, we're looking at like probably 2.5 hours. But I wanted to dyno. Normally I would have done that right after the stream, but hey, it's Saturday night. Sea stars. It's a fairly simple one. I think part of it is I don't want to get caught up. Well, I want a quest here, but I don't want a quest at the expense of, like, the water. So maybe I'll just do the stars and then head and get the water. head inland. Believe it was on the last stream at the very end where I don't remember this character's name, where this Sarko died. Damn, am I still glitching? Because that'll change my mind about this real quick. I don't think I am. I think I was just running into the ground. Maybe that was a Suko problem and it was a northeast problem. Not. Just wishful thinking. I know they're around here. We get a little higher. That generally pays off. I'm not gonna go get that water unless I get this sea star thing. Oh well, okay, I only need 3 more. Sweet. Now we're eastbound and down. Load them up and truck them. Some big ass ugly fish. How are we doing on food? Well, we're far from the food quest. Yeah. We'll put it off. Yep, we need that water. What's our quest? Oh, it's still left over from the Azure shore. Alright, well, we'll get one from here in a little over a minute. In the meantime, it's water we're looking for. And honestly, he'll have his purple filled up relatively soon. Certainly faster than the other two that we worked on purple with. I almost think he must have done some quest when I was moving him back down to the cave. Like, you know, when he dies, he respawned way up north and he had to travel down. So, yeah, I suspect that I must have filled out some purple then. I really need to get better at the Sarco. I was fairly competent at this species on Pandura, but then they reworked the thing. His turn radius underwater isn't what it used to be. In fact, it's weird. You used to be able to precise turn underwater. Here, I was about to demonstrate that. In fact, I probably should, just to make sure. Just to make sure there's nothing sitting underwater waiting for us here. And, well, there's nothing in our immediate vicinity. But yeah, like, it used to be, I'm holding down left trigger right now. If I were to let go, turn the camera around, and hit left trigger, I would turn around. But now, you can see if I hit left trigger, it actually straightens me out. So, to turn around, as best as I can understand, you turn your camera around and do nothing. But you see how long it takes him to make that turn. And I cannot figure out a way, like maybe if I go forward as soon as I turn. But I don't want to do that. Like, if there's an enemy circling me, I guess that's all that can be done. At any rate, we need water. And otherwise, it doesn't appear to be giving me a quest. Just kind of weird. It says 0%. What's up with that? Well, worst case scenario, I go back into Azure Shore and finish the questing there. I suppose that could work. Went out last night. It was really kind of crazy. We had sort of planned to, one of our watering hole. It's called Murph's, and Murph, the owner, Matt, he the last time we were there, which was probably 3 weeks ago or something, he said he's going to Vegas with his with probably the best bartender. I think she got to go because of her numbers, you know, like it's a competition of sorts. I might be wrong about that, but either way. So they went to Vegas, and he was like, when we come back on the 31st, you guys should come out and bring some of the old faces, like, you know, friends that we used to go to this bar like several times a week, you know. And he's like, you know, bring back some of those faces. In the interim, my wife got a hold of all these people and more. This is the luxury of Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Well, I am, but I'm not active. I deactivated my account, but I do have a profile on there anyhow. So I was amazed at how many friends I ran into last night. Was good stuff. And one of them, this girl I hadn't seen for 10 years. we were kind of at odds over something very serious, to be honest. Kind of thing that would merit not talking to each other ever again. But yeah, we were out on the patio area where you can smoke, and I was heading back into the bar, and I opened up the door, and there she was. She was headed right out when I was heading in. It's not, the store doesn't have a window, right? So I did not expect to see her. But first thing she did was gave me a hug, and I thought, you don't fucking hate me? She's like, no. Without going, I don't want to go into context about it, but it was good. Not to mention all the other assholes that I was delighted to see. But yeah, I will say the Mrs. Maddock went above and beyond, like getting people to come out. And the waitress, waitress. Why am I calling Tanya a waitress? The bartender, the one that went to Vegas, and who was very much like on board with like, yeah, bring all these people out. She was sick as a dog, so that kind of sucked for her. In fact, she was sick in Vegas too. She said it really put a damper on her trip. Because you're sick and you're in a hotel. That's kind of a shitty mix. Clear branches has got 20 seconds left. And then, actually, hold on a second. God King Zul's in the lobby, and he's talking to me. He says, come on, Otto, let's move to Alabama and restart Leonard Skinner. How's he know I'm playing? Nobody's watching the stream. Oh, probably from the dashboard or something. The shitty thing is, I'm not gonna be on much longer. Otherwise, yeah, I'd move to Alabama. I don't know if I'd restart Leonard Skinner. I might get some hate for that, but again, there's no one out there, so I can say things like that. As long as I'm confident that nobody will watch this in the future either. Which is a safe bet with streams, like when you're talking a 2-3 hour stream. It's a safe bet you could say some horrendous things and folks might not ever know. But yeah, I was never a fan of Leonard Skinner. I mean, I feel bad for them, what with the plane crash and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I was a little biased, because, oh hell, I'm not going to get into this North and South thing. I did Civil War reenacting. I fought my fake war against the South. I guess I should respond, though. Let me collect this shit. Almost done. I think this last group will get... Yeah. Alright. Surface. I will say... Someone once said I was fast at typing with this thing. I hate this thing. Who was the guy that went to war with Leonard Skinner that basically had Neil Young. Neil Young can be such an ass, but... Witness the might of the Sarko tribe. $25 Lake Sponge will make me an adult. Which is not something commonly said in the history of man. Have double defense on. We'll just tank the fall. That's it. If you got the right hide on, you can take a plane crash. Oh, come on. And you know what I drank last night at the bar? This is odd for me. This is not normal. But, Smoking the Bandit, I drank Coors Light. Of course I said to Tanya, like, do you have Coors? And she's like, regular Coors? And looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, no, Coors Light. She's like, oh yeah. Like, and I guess that's a fair point. You don't see regular Coors anywhere. It's Coors Light that you see. Although, I think the Bandit was hauling just regular Coors. Overlooking the majestic South Lake and Green Valley. Oh, do I stop by there before I... Oh, he's not a Sarco. I was about to say, like, that's where this guy died last. In fact, I quietly objected when Casper was like, "Let's go to South Lake in Green Valley." I'd have to go back and see, but I might have said, like, no, I don't think. I don't know. I know when I was down there, I was like, let's get away from the South Lake. Let's go up to the North Lake. Because I didn't think we stood a chance, and I hated to be right on that occasion. I think, as Casper said, the Sarka that went after us there knew what he was doing. When I'm talking about, like, that turning around underwater, he had that down to an art. He clearly regularly played the Sarko, and frankly, he persevered at it. I suspect Zool is probably playing a bird. Which is fine. Actually, you know, the fog cleared. It's not nighttime. It will be again soon, but it's not. I could run as the bird for a few more minutes. Not terribly long though, because again, I wanna get that not for broadcast episode out. Although Zool was saying stuff about a Sarko boot. Why anybody in their right mind, without some kind of cult following, would take their lone Sarko to South Lake. And honestly, it would take me a while to get there with this. However, with the bird, it doesn't take long to get anywhere, no matter what some tutorial about the bird's video tells you. Not mine, somebody else's. Shit was crazy. I'm like, how's this guy telling people about the thalasso and he doesn't even know about, like, diving to get your speed up, and he's sprinting the whole time, and it's like, what compelled you to make a tutorial, dude? Why are you going to steer people wrong? That said, there was one thing that I left out of my tips for the thalasso video, and that was the dive attack. But truly, because I don't really, I mean, I get the principle that if you're diving, you do a hell of a lot more damage, but you also run the risk of collision. But a lot of these dinosaurs don't have collision in their tails. or like the Spino's fin, or another bird's wings don't have any collision. So if you clip through them and pull it off that way, you're golden. But with that in mind, like, so if you were going to do that dive attack to a T-Rex, boy, he'd have to be sitting on a cliff with his tail hanging off the edge. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, not to say you couldn't fly through his tail horizontally, but that undermines the whole idea of a dive. Like, how do you dive horizontally? You don't. That would just be flying. Either way, from my description, I think that serves as evidence that I don't understand it totally, so I left any discussion about that out of it. Okay, if I don't care, I'm going for it. I'm a bird. Oh, this isn't even... That's right. I forgot that we parked him here. Alright, South Lake, Green Valley. Soul said he was overlooking some shite. And that a Spino farted. Let's see, there's tracks down there. I want to see what it is. Oh, it's one of those horrific triceratop. A Storado or something, right? Or is that an EO? Where's our food at? Oh, snap. Oh well, we don't need food that desperately. Gotta get a little bit of stamina and then and get to the South Lake. How are we looking on time? 2 hours, 20 minutes. So I'm over. I don't... There ain't gonna be 3 hours, I'll tell you that. You lucky dogs. There's... Oh, never mind. I'm swimming, which he can do as a bird. He could also do as a Sargo. Obviously, but... Hey Samuel, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Alright. Green Valley, South Lake. Is that Zool? Would he really have brought his Sargo up here? Still, I kind of suspect that's him. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that does look like. Dude's got one of those big old ugly fish. I'm doing well, Samuel. Thanks for asking. Yeah, pretty good. Let's find out for sure. Not find out how I'm doing for sure. I'm doing good. But find out what Zool is. If he's a Sarco, that's fine. I mean, no, maybe he's not. Well, he's not around here, is the thing. Point is, that's not him. There's bars. Is he actually getting into it with that Sarco? Yeah. That giant fish looks funny as hell. Alright. I have got to use the restroom. I'm going to post up in the back cave. It's risky, but I'm going to. I'm not going to lay down, though. Don't want to make that mistake. But, yeah, you'll have to pardon me just for a moment. I'll be right back. I sit down after all. If you look at in the group menu, it shows what dino he is. Oh wow, he is a Sarco. Shit. Okay. But still, it'd take a minute for me to get my Sarco here. What are you sneaking up on? Oh shit, well that's not so. Oh wow, there's a few birds here. I like that bird's skin, I think. That sounds a lot weirder than I meant it. Well, I'm hoping those other birds are cool. With me. I mean, they could be cool in their own right and be hostile toward me. But now I'm confused about Zool, because He did say he was at South Lake. I appreciate it, Samuel. And thanks for the heads up on determining what species he is. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Eat a little of this. Could we not? Well, we might have a potential trophy here. I mean, Lord knows there's definitely one in play. But look at these other birds crowding in. I bet if I grabbed it. Well, if I could grab it and deliver it to Zool, that would be handy. Come on, Bars, you can do this. Get in some good hits, man. This is gonna be dangerous. Besides, they're like hyper aware that. Yeah, they got the trophy too quick. I had a slight delay on my part. Duck absolutely got that. Alright, meat drop. Damn ducks. Because, you know, it's like the Spino had it. He really did. He didn't need the duck's help. But just to make the audacity top tier, they threw in the mix pack at the end, right? By the way, if you set him as group leader, it'll show you where... Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, what am I doing here? Social. So if I click on him, promote. What? I don't know where he is. That's weird. He's definitely not down by... Oh, wait. Yeah, he is down by Red Island. Okay. Alright. Well, that's actually by my Sargo. It's not that the bird can't fly out there, but if he's a Sargo... I might as well be one. Look at us stalking this duck. Don't you dive on me, man. Don't you do it. What the? Wait. Zul just said he'll speak for that duck, so he is watching the stream. Well, YouTube's telling me 0 people are watching the stream. Like, even when Samuel was commenting, it said 0. So, yeah, I just assumed that Zul saw me online and joined, but now I'm hip to the fact that he knows when he can hear me somehow. Alright. We'll go with Sarko. What time is it? For like a half an hour. Just something like that. Amos Moses. Alright, group is disbanded, but... Oh, I should get away from the home cave before I do this. Oh well, it won't take but a second. I think we'll be fine. Makes me wonder if anybody's at Red Island. I wouldn't mind practicing. I wouldn't mind that terribly. In fact, I don't think Amos Moses has gotten many kills. A handful at best. Which would be 5 at best. I mean, and even that, I don't think it's that many. I think maybe he's killed 3. Cut this fish off and attack. And let that stamina rebuild. If you give the baby, you eat a trophy. I feel that's a fair trade. If you give a baby? What? Does he mean like... I don't know. I mean, when you get a trophy, if you hand it off to a baby, it makes you feel a little more justified. But I don't need or desire those feelings. Like, I will always stand by the fact that, yeah, you can attack the babies. It does not matter. Other than mix packing, I actually like. I think some of the arbitrary rules that people expected are kind of funny. I kind of think like, where did you get that? It's clear you firmly believe it, but where did you get such things, such ideas, such zany notions? I think maybe I should do what Samuel suggested again. And promote. It's kind of nice you can do that on the fly. So, like, if we got split up and Zool wanted to do that back, he could do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's handy. You can do it without any kind of vote or having to quit. I like it. He must be up by the lake. Well, closer. Oh, inland anyways. Yeah. This server is much more peaceful than the last server I was in. The last server I was in had people who were making rude comments towards mix packers. Oh no. That sounds toxic. Almost as toxic as mix packers, to be honest. TBH. He's doing Brant's quest. No, I don't know. Maybe. He's not doing Flower quest. My God, that's about all I know. Nor is he doing Seashell quest. So one would surmise that it's that accursed Branches quest. Looking damn near an adult, though. Might be doing bloodstone. None of this matters. You know? Trying to figure out what he's doing does not matter one way or the other. Oh no, he is doing it. Oh no. Because there's branches there. Maybe he's not doing any quests. He does. Look, and he's definitely sub-adult. Possibly adult. Aha. Wish I'd gotten that trophy as the bird. Just a few seconds, maybe not even 2 seconds, maybe a second behind that duck. Oh, now he's talking in group. Son, bitch. Alright. Don't stop believing on my way there. I didn't check group. Got a pocket full of funky with a peppermint twist. I know exactly what that's from. Like 24% in this sub. Not collecting 70 branches. Yeah, no doubt. And yet he's collecting branches. Well, it's maybe just 25. I am gonna head to the lake real quick. Top off on water. I'll scream if somebody tries to abduct me. Well, shit. That's a dead end. I just want to be able to fight as this thing again. And I used to know how. I didn't change. The Sarco changed. Yeah. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. I'd help, but it's just like The more you get, the better. The only thing I would be doing by helping would be expediting the whole thing. But you wouldn't be getting as many points, of course. So soon enough, there'll be 3 adult Sarcos in the mix. I mean, Caspa is laid up right now, but Azul's almost there. And when Casper returns, we will again be, on paper, a force to be reckoned with. In practice, I don't know. We'll see. See if I can turn around fast enough underwater. And that's true, yeah. I think on land I'd be fine. As long as I'm not biting my teammate. Alright. Do you know what they call this place? Red Island. Shit, you are collecting 70 branches. I mean, with 10 more to go. I think that's a safe assumption. Well, hopefully the payout's pretty healthy. It should be. Damn well better be. Yeah. I'd imagine that's a fair amount of growth, plus potentially ×2 if you got the purple. Ah, 100% at this area. yep. It'd be great to come across something out here. Unlikely, but great. Not necessarily unlikely on Red Island, per se, but here for sure. Turn around practice. Yeah, it turns around so damn slow. I want to turn around to face Zool. And I can. Do I know what the rocks are? Wow. I do, but I didn't think they were here. Huh. Yeah, I've never hunted them. Hunted them. I've never collected them underwater. And looks like you just found some. Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, a turtle shell. Wait a minute. The other day, the last time I was streaming, Samuel corrected me and said it was when I was talking shit about stingrays. He was like, they're manta rays, but whatever. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Samuel. They're stingrays. It says so right there. Unless they have both stingrays and manta rays. Is that the case, maybe? I say this, but I think Samuel's, he's headed out, but this here, this is what killed Steve Irwin. And as some kind of gator crocodile thing, I find that highly disturbing. So I will carry this around as a sign to other stingrays and manta rays. They're not off the hook either. But we're not going to take it. Never did and never will. I'm getting that rubber banding again. It's not as bad, though. A manta ray's bigger, maybe? I don't know. It's quite the crevasse. Oh, shit. Now, I do believe him. My energy meter is running low. Might call it here soon. Now. Don't get all chompy. What are you gathering? Some of that. Oh, there are starfish up here. And stuff. Huh. I did not know that. These things look so dumb when they swim sideways. You almost drowned. Oh, shit. No, but that happens. You tend to forget you need air with this thing. It could be down there for so long. Yes, I have definitely, and probably Zol has before too, but I have drowned in this game. Specifically in Pandura, I think I did it during a stream. Just got, I don't know, got distracted, wasn't paying attention. Even got to a point where I was like, what's going on? Why am I taking damage? And then I was dead before it even registered that, shit, I need to surface. You know. The wheels started to turn, but it was a crank start. It was slow at first. If the seas were more crowded, like, I would be more concerned about, like, swimming low to the ground, like to the seabed. You know, trying to put enemies above me. And Man, the sea is so damn barren that I don't even worry about it. You know, could be swimming on the surface, honestly. Of course, I say that might bite me in the ass eventually. Something would. Oh, he might have just said something. Nine Rexes in Savannah. Huh. Alright. Well, I might head on back to the home cave and call it an evening. Don't think I got any kills tonight, although as a bird I did fuck up that theropod. And that felt good, because he was causing problems anyways. You know, it's rare that my killings or my attacks are justified, but that certainly would have been. And was. I don't know why he laid down. I mean, lesson learned, hopefully. Don't lay down in front of a bird. That's just silly. Alright. Mr. Zoo, it was a pleasure. I think I could probably spare the stream, my swim back. No, if I'm swimming back, I might as well keep streaming. But yeah. Didn't hear on a Saturday what happened to this one. MC Light 2-seater. I have to take a listen. Hold on now. Thought I heard something, but maybe not. So I guess brings up a fair point. I could patrol the coast. What the hell happened here? Yeah, honestly, I was not in Discord. I forgot. Wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, I didn't even join the voice channel. Thought I did. So I was kind of wondering why you didn't join. It's like, why is he just communicating in game chat? Well, part of that would be that I neglected to join voice chat when I started the stream. Well, I got purple knocked out for 3 of 4 dinosaurs. The other dino was the bird, which I really didn't play for too terribly long. It's kind of ironic that yeah, I didn't play the bird for very long, but the bird is the one that totally tore up an adult, well, maybe a sub-adult. Anyway, the bird's the one that got all the action. It's just only odd because the bird is the weakest of the bunch. But it's that being able to fly wherever he wants kind of helps. Whereas, obviously, like here at the Sarco, if there's nobody on Red Island, then, I mean, I guess you can swim elsewhere. You could try to swim to Hotspot, but that could go either way, obviously. I think something I want to do with the Sarcos is swim up these rivers. Might take a day, a stream, and just do that. I feel like if I caught somebody drinking along the river, aside from the little like Deinonychus or Latins or whatever it was that I tried to attack in the last stream in that very river, you'd be less expected. Shit, there's a duck here. There's 2 ducks here. Zool, we might have a fight on our hands. If you're game, I don't think that they're adults. But yeah, there's 2 ducks. I only knew he was there because he made an attack noise. He didn't literally attack, man. Yeah, he's trying to, though. Or he's poking the bull. Poking the bear? Poking the bear. I know you're by the lake. Okay. Dude, I will fight you. My buddy is not exactly close, but I will fight you. I lost one of them. I still see the other. The other one's staring at me, but and growling. I don't want to attack him not knowing where his friend is. At the same time, I shouldn't give a shit. I should go in there. Ah, there's his friend. Okay. And I need water. Or I will. Alright, dude, you want to fight? We'll fight. Let's do this. I got nothing to lose. And now I get the one that's still in the water. Shit. They're not adults. This is alright. This one's gonna be like, why is he attacking me? Oh, shit. Well played. I just need that stamina back bad. Holy shit. I bit off more than I could chew. Oh, good to see you, Zool. I might die, but I think you can get him. Yeah, I'm bleeding out. Low health. Lost my stamina. Shit, the duck's coming after me. And a meatball. Oh no. Oh well. The Sarco is really the big problem. Yep, he got me. Trophy up for grabs, though. He did not get the trophy. Well, he might have in the interim, but... Oh, man, okay. I can't help it, Zool. I pulled us into another one. Man, when it started, it was just 2 ducks. Next thing I know, I'm dealing with a Sarco, a couple ducks, and a Thalasso. I mentioned the Thalasso as if he made a difference, although I thought he might, because I was meatballed and he was swimming. He was being brave. Yeah, by the time I get back, oh boy. If you're hidden, Zoo, I'd just time out, you know what I mean? Like, if you can get away with a minute of sitting still. If not, for all I know, you might be dead already, I don't know. And in terms of that Sarco, my charge bites weren't connecting. I mean, it's like, I don't know if he was good or if I am just that bad at the Sarco. It's very possible that it's the latter of the two. I guess this will tell me, oh! Zool might have gotten out. No, he's still in the game. Like, he needs that when he's in a fight. Let's see. Shit. My fears were confirmed. He's somewhere else on the map, isn't he? Yeah, definitely not at Red Island. See what teaming up with me does for you? You lost all that. Oh, you are right by a cave, though. And by a river system, damn. Well, shnikes. I've done it again. Who the hell was that? Yeah, I don't know. I was fairly confident that we could take out the two mid-range ducks. They weren't adults. They were the ones messing around to begin with, so I thought this isn't entirely uncalled for, attacking them. And truly that Sarco came out of nowhere. In fact, when I first saw him, I thought, why isn't Zool's name showing up? And then I saw you beyond him, and then I was like, oh shit. Like, this is an interloper. This dude means to get involved. Turning on his own kind in defense of those ducks. It's a bad way to be, folks. It's a bad way to be. He'll not get into Sarco heaven. Unfortunately for me, he already put me there, but we can't expect him. One, because he won't die for a long time, probably. And two, because, Sarco on Sarco, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. Alright, we got a home cave coming up. And again, I don't know, for me it was kind of worth it, just because honestly, I need all the Sarco practice I can get. Especially underwater against another Sarco. And even on Pandura, that would not have been my strong suit. I got a little panicky when I'd be up against a Sarco. Because I always felt that, like, it's really whoever gets the first serious attack. Like, you get one of those charged up because at some point then it's psychological. Yeah, and one of you is going to start running. You turn your back to them, or they turn their back to you. That person is at a big disadvantage. Though, seeing as it is kind of psychological, like, I put myself at that disadvantage of like, oh shit, I better flee. You don't have the charge bite equipped. Ah, yeah. I have it equipped, I just wasn't timing it right, you know, like, there were a couple times I felt like I should have hit him, and so maybe I did. I can't be sure. Like, there was one time I really thought that I got his tail, but I don't know. He didn't show any bleeding. I wonder, did they say anything in chat? No, they didn't. I kept trying to use it. See, I got mine equipped, and I actually went so far as to change it. Like, I had it, so I had to hold down left bumper and then hit right trigger, which I still have set. But then the last time I played, I independently assigned it to right trigger. And yeah, it kind of helped, but obviously it didn't make much of a difference. Because my timing is still off. Lining up the attacks. I still think turning to face them underwater is a big one for me. But you know, I signed up for a fight against 2 non-adult ducks. That's what I was fighting, damn it. Go ahead and block that. Keep getting a Waystone invite from Black Alpha. I don't know that person. Not in the habit of accepting random Waystone invites. That's bad for your health too. Alright, we'll wait here, let our stam get back up, and then we'll enter the cave. Actually, screw it, because I don't want to get the cave debuff. Let's just go in. Someday, mark my words, I will be victorious as the Sarko, as I used to be a millennia ago. That's right, folks. He'll come back. You'll see it. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to thank Samuel, Flying Unicycle, of course, God King Zool. Anybody else that stopped by? Well, YouTube was telling me that nobody stopped by. I mean, I think that's weird. It's consistently said 0, but then I got 4 likes as well. So I knew that Besides, when Unicycle and Samuel were talking, it still said 0. Which is, you know, because obviously it had to at least be 1 then. So yeah, that's weird, but that's YouTube for you. Anyhow, to those 3 in particular, and to anybody else that might have lurked, anybody that might see this in the future, I appreciate your time. As always, this be Automatic for the Automatic Games. If you like this, if you subscribe to this kind of thing, subscribe to this kind of thing. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Good night.
See you later, alligator. At the wild crocodile. Everybody, see you later, alligator. At the wild crocodile. Don't you know you really hurt me? Don't you know your grandma style? See you later, alligator. At the wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Farewell. So long. Goodbye.
Turd of Titans, that was the name of it. Wow, how do I think of these clever names? It's so sophomore. But there you have it.